Hey, real talk, when I first placed the Beosound Balance on my shelf and hit play, there was this moment where everything just settled. It wasn't distraction or noise. It was sound that felt intentional, like the room finally understood how it was meant to be heard. This speaker is for the kind of person who doesn't just want audio, you want presence. You know the difference between background sound and sound that feels alive, and you're done with gear that hides detail or collapses under its own volume. Before anything else, check the current price and availability now. Speakers with this level of design and acoustic precision don't sit waiting forever. You know that moment when a track starts and you immediately think about punching up the bass or turning down the highs because it just doesn't feel right? That used to be normal for me. But with the Beosound Balance, that instinctive adjustment fades away. The balance is already there, wide, rich, and composed. Instruments don't fight for space. Voices don't get buried. Everything feels where it should be, like the artist was in the room telling you the story directly. Once you hear that kind of clarity and intentional staging, anything flatter feels like you're listening through a wall. Using this day after day, whether you're unwinding with a playlist after a long afternoon, hosting friends and wanting the room to feel alive, or just filling quiet moments with something that feels thoughtful, it keeps pace without ever demanding attention. It doesn't shout. It commands. And once you feel that level of composure, you start to realize how much you were settling before. Don't let stock quirks or random price dips make you second-guess yourself. If this feels like the direction your sound setup has been nudging you toward, that feeling isn't coincidence. Speakers like this get claimed fast once people experience that sense of dimension and control. You might wonder if a single speaker can really transform a space. But here's the shift: it's not just volume, it's presence. The way sound flows from this unit, how low tones feel grounded without boom, how high notes stay crisp without shrillness, that's not accident. That's balance. And once you've lived with that kind of audio integrity, anything weaker feels like you're listening through compromise. What genuinely surprised me was how natural everything feels. Not hyped. Not forced. Just right. You don't chase the detail, music and sound arrive whole, coherent, and deliberate. That kind of experience doesn't hit once and disappear. You notice when it's gone. Sound that feels placed, not pushed, clarity that makes every track feel alive, depth that doesn't overwhelm, presence without harshness, audio that shapes the room. It's larger than tiny desk speakers. Premium audio comes with premium design. Eventually you stop looping through options and choose the thing that already felt right from the moment you heard it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check availability now and trust that instinct. This is the speaker your space has been quietly waiting for.